Hello and welcome to my channel Kala Art Online. As always, Tuesday is the day for creative craft, and today we are going to learn how to make beautiful Diwali lights. As always, if you're someone new to my channel, do consider subscribing. Today we learn a few different ways of lights, and watch the video till the end, as I have also given some bonus tips and ideas. So let's start with the first idea. I've taken a small glass container like this, some bindis, acrylic colors. Now on this, I will be sticking these bindis all over the cup. Now you can stick it in whichever design you want. I have just selected a random design. Now I will cover the complete cup with the acrylic paint. Now one thing you will have to remember, that acrylics on this glass, it is not waterproof, and even after it dries, it is easy for it to get scratches. The best option would be to give a coat of varnish after the complete cup dries. This is for any glass painting. Now it has dried for almost 4-5 hours, and I am removing the bindi. Using white acrylic paint, I am going to do a mandala dot design. As always, we put the dots first diagonally opposite each other. This way, there is a proper symmetry maintained in the circle. So like this, I will cover the entire cup with mandala dots. Now another technique is, instead of painting directly on the cup, you can cover the cup completely with paper. Put glue, cover the cup completely paper, and then paint on it. That is more long lasting. So this way you can see I have designed this beautiful glass container, and there is the light. Let's go to the second technique. For this, I'm using bangles. Now I'm using the steel bangles because I do not have the glass ones, but if you have glass bangles, that also can be used. So you will put Fevicol and stick the bangles one on top of the other. If you have a hot glue gun, you can use that also. This is again very traditional, very beautiful way of designing. This is something different and unique. So this way I will keep stacking up the bangles one above the other. I have already completed the pink out there. Now to press it down, you can't keep a book or something because you should be able to see the bangles. I have taken a small cup, I filled it with water for extra weight, and I have just kept it on top of the bangles. You need to leave this at least for 5 to 6 hours. So here I have stacked the bangles, and on top I've given another bangle of mine which got some designs on it like this. Now I'm filling the cup with water so that the candle is visible, and then I just light a tea candle and put it on top of it. So this again looks very beautiful. So the third pattern which we are going to see is again very beautiful. This will take a little bit of time, but this is the most beautiful way of designing a bottle. Now I had taken a printout, a black and white printout of Lord Ganesha, and Using my paper cutter, I have cut the outline of Ganesha. Now taking a bottle, this is a jam bottle. I've cleaned it very well. In case there is a little bit of glue mark, you just have to take nail polish remover and clean the bottle very well. Then using white glue, now I have taken Fevicol and added a few drops of water. And on the front side, which is black in color, I have put glue and I'm going to stick this on the bottle. Now when I turn the bottle, Lord Ganesha will be visible. The dark side will be visible. So this way, all the parts of the body, the dress, I'll be sticking it very carefully. Ensure there are no bubbles, there are no wrinkles. Take your time when doing your work. If you're someone new coming to my channel and you're enjoying what you're watching, do consider subscribing. It will definitely motivate me to do better. Now all these are certain unique ideas. Instead of using the same old diya and lighting the house, we can do some patterns like this on bottles and decorate a house very creatively. So this way, very carefully, we'll stick. So now you can see I've stuck all the parts and only the crown is remaining. There we go. That's how it's going to look. It already looks so beautiful. Okay, now after this is done completely, I'm just going to add a coat of Fevicol. Fevicol, once it dries, it gets transparent and it's also like a kind of varnish. Now I'm taking acrylic colors, white and orange. You can take whichever color you want. I'm just giving a shape here because this is where I'm going to keep the glass jar without painting. Now since the Ganesha is black in color in the front, I am going to just surround the cutout of Lord Ganesha with white, because white as a background with a black in the front, the effect is going to be beautiful. You can use, as always, whichever color you want. I'm using a sponge to paint, as I want to give the bottle a nice textured effect. That looks very beautiful. Now I'm going to put orange. So it's going to be a blend of orange and white, and then orange. As I mentioned, once it dries completely, after 2 to 3 days, give it a coat of varnish. You can either spray it or you get a bottle of varnish. This way the paint will last longer. Now just to add a little bit of beauty to this bottle, I'm taking golden foam using my punch, and I'm going to cut out holes like this. Now the bottle is dried completely. It's taken 4 to 5 hours for the bottle to get dry. Now all over the corner like this, I'll just put a layer of Fevicol, and then I'm going to stick these golden circles. As always, if you're someone new, you enjoy what you're watching, do consider subscribing. The golden color gives it a nice rich look. So this way, all over I'm going to stick this golden foam. Now this looks so beautiful. You can either fill it with water and put a candle right on top, or I have put a candle like this and it looks beautiful. Now this is the fourth and the last one. I've just painted the bottle in red and golden, and unfortunately the video is missing, but I've done a cutout of the window and I'm coloring it in yellow. So this is just an extra bonus video for all of you. So here you can see I have just stuck the window, outlined it in black. That's the golden color, and there it is. It is so beautiful. So these are the 4 different ways of designing a candle. I hope you all have enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel Kala Art Online.